V, points dropped today. You disappointed with your second half performance because you were against 10 men and you did struggle to break them down in open play. How disappointed were you in that second half performance from your team?
You know what? To be honest with you, there's not much disappointment when looking at Arsenal. There's not much disappointment when looking at Mikel Arteta. I mean, for those of the fans, Arsenal fans that actually backed the manager and gave him support to say, you know what, we're going to continue to invest in you, they were right. Because this is a manager, like Giuseppe just pointed out, that was able to not suffer a loss to Manchester City. What did you say? 4, 5 games? So I give credit to Arteta. It was a tough game. The fact that he subbed off Saka and said, listen, I'm defending this lead. If I'm able to draw back and get tie it up and leave my house with a draw when the best center back pairing in the league, the best defense based off of how the season's played out, decided to defend like that, then yeah, I'll be cool with the draw. The difference is, which some of the Arsenal fans that were here earlier and had to jump off, the comprehension is what they're missing. Rodri said you came to start the game playing for a draw. Not whether the game played out and then you defended and you wanted to get the result. You came to our house and wanted a draw in a season where you're trying to win the title. It's very different this year. Now, I'll take the draw and go because, again, I kept my 2-point lead on you guys. It's early in the season. And at the same time, I was able to get this result with a Rodri that fell out, with a KDB that didn't play the game, and with a Mikel Arteta, who I rate highly. Arsenal fans were right. Arsenal board were right to extend the contract. Because arguably, he's been the best manager, I mean, not trophy-wise, but he's been the best season-performing manager for 2 seasons now, outperforming Klopp. So they were right to keep him on board, and the result that he got today shows his quality. I'm leaving here knowing that we have, 34 more games to go, and that's how the league is going to get decided. But the reason why Patrick and myself and Professor Hamza get frustrated with some of you Arsenal fans, because you know the story about the boy who cried wolf. Every damn season you say you're winning the league. Every damn season you say City aren't ready to play, aren't good enough. And what happens? The same results. So let's just let it play out for once. Just pipe down. Let the season play out instead of talking all big and bad like we ain't that team. We are that team, and we move.
What more do you feel you could have done to win this game against 10, though? What more would you have liked to? What players let you down in that second half, in your opinion, from an attacking point of view?
Terry, it's hard to say a letdown when you look at the quality of Arsenal. I understand how you're phrasing the question, but it's not so much a letdown or players not stepping up. Arsenal are good, right? Arsenal are good. Calafiori signing made sense, right? Timber healthy back, almost a new signing because he didn't play last year. He showed his quality. And Saliba and Gabriel, these guys are really good. And then you got Rice in the middle, making it all compact. I don't disrespect Arsenal and say my team weren't good enough to do it. They were faulty at playing or players let us down. Arsenal are that quality. I'm leaving here with the draw, saying, you know what? I don't think there's much we could have do against a back 4 and a back 5 that defended that 18-yard box like their life depended on it. And Raya, I got to shout him out. He collected everything in the air. He showed bravery and he did his thing. So quality to Arsenal.
So can I just make sure I'm understanding you right, V? What you're saying is that City played to their absolute, almost to their optimum best, but Arsenal were just too good for you to break them down. It wasn't about your players performing badly or bad subs. It was you guys were brilliant, but Arsenal were just better defensively. Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying Arsenal were brilliant with how they defended. And yes, City had chances that should have been being on target should have happened a lot more, 100%. But this isn't us at our peak. This isn't us brilliant.
No, I get that. So if you weren't at your peak, who let you down today then if you weren't at your peak?
You're asking me who? No one let us down. It's a game where sometimes you fight it out and you don't get the result.
Criticize City, and he's never going to do that. That's the problem.
No, I can criticize my club, but it's not a letdown. I can criticize my club, and players
you should be fuming about having this point. You should be fuming right now.
I should be
all this
glossing
over and sugarcoating that you've been doing all this stream is crazy to me. As a City fan, I'll be effing and blinding on this stream right now. A 10-man Arsenal with 45 minutes to go at home, and I've not collected 3 points. That's embarrassing. Let's call a spade a spade. City are supposed to beat us. All this 10 men behind the ball and all that rubbish that you're saying here. Bro, you should have broke us down. You're the mighty Manchester City. You should be worried you weren't able to penetrate a 10-man Arsenal for 45 minutes until you luckily got a point with a last-minute equaliser. Yeah, well done, championship mentality, all of that, playing to the final whistle. But you lot should be more pissed than us. Facts.
When you defend,
and the reason why you're deflecting is because City fans, you lot are rattled. You are rattled. I can see it in all of your faces. All of you are rattled.
You cut me off while I was
being put on the back foot. That's why you're like, oh, Arsenal, we've seen this 3 years in a row and all that. Bro, talk about the game. It took you like 3 minutes to talk about the game. The game today was a masterclass by Mikel Arteta. He knew the tools that he had today. He knew all the tools he had today at his disposal, and he played to his strengths. He nearly came back with 3 points, but back-to-back seasons, you lot have not been able to beat us at your gap.
Seasons we've won the league. We're not
your ground. Are we not going to talk about that? You haven't protected home advantage properly for the last 2 seasons. Are you worried?
Undefeated for 47 games. What are you talking about,
brother? We're talking about Arsenal. We're talking about Arsenal here, bro.
Okay, have I lost to you at home? No. What's the problem?
I just asked you a question. Are you worried? It was a yes or
No,
no.
there is no worried at all. There's no worried at all. None. This league title is going to the 28th week, and I'm winning it. I'm calm with this.
Okay, we'll talk about the 28th week and the 28th week. But today, you lot not being able to beat a 10-man Arsenal for 45 minutes. Are you not disappointed?
No, there's no disappointment.
There's no disappointment.
I had Rodri.
No disappointment. See that's it. That's enough. That's all I need.
I'd say V. Do you know what I'd say V? Because in interest of time, V, I get what you're doing, V. You're very clever. You don't like to criticize City. There is just no way any of us, regardless of the context, whenever you don't win whenever you don't win, there's always disappointment.
No, I'm disappointed in not winning.
No matter how much. Well, no, but that wasn't the question that was said. Hamza, what went wrong for City today? Why couldn't you break down 10-man Arsenal?
First, let me just say something, yeah? Leopard doesn't change his spots. They're bottle jobs. They're bottle job. The problem is you sit down there, you tell, they're a bottle job. It's a football club that has not won anything. What are they? They're a piece of trash. Terry, tell me, if you told me, Real Madrid, I'll say, oh my God, yes, they won the Champions League, man. They won the Champions League. I was like, wow.
Terry, please keep him on topic. Please keep him on topic.
I have lost that Brentford. I have lost that Brentford.
Talk about the game, Hamza. I beg you.
Against Leeds United with 10 men. I lost it. Leeds United had 10 men. They beat me. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer beat me. To me, the biggest achievement is to get a draw.
At the Etihad. They beat you at the Etihad, yeah?
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer beat me. What did it mean? Nothing. It means nothing.
Hamza, I understand. Hamza, I understand. I understand that. Hamza, I understand that. But what went wrong for City today? Why do you feel you struggled to break down 10 men?
What went wrong? They came with a game plan of these guys will celebrate draw. They will celebrate Atlanta draw. I listened to them. They will celebrate the Europa League winners. They're 8th in the Serie A. You're celebrating. Today they came with a game plan. With 11 men, we had them up. We made a mistake. First, the goal that we conceded from the first goal, it's a fact. It's a joke. Let's call a spade. What a joke. Why are you not talking about? If I win a free kick here, near the penalty box, do you put it in the halfway line? No. Why? Why you don't do that? Because you're going to put it in the same position. So why are they getting the same? The goal came that they moved the ball 10 meters. 10 meters. That means I'm playing football tomorrow. If I win a foul, I should just go and put it somewhere else. It's like snooker. You take a white ball, you look and say, okay, where am I going to put it? Is that how we do it these days in football? Yeah? That's how they scored the first goal. Second goal, it's our mistake. It's our mistake. Fact, look, I'm critical. It's our mistake. We know that their corners FC. When Arsenal get a corner, all their players, oh wow, I love this. Love this. They corner FC. They drool on corners. Their jaws are dropping. I've never seen big team drool on corners. I knew they are dangerous on corners. I wanted man mark. They gave Doku Gabriel Magalhaes.
Yeah. So who, in your opinion, Hamza, you made a mistake, right? You changed it from Doku to Walker. Who made the mistake for that goal? Which City player let you down?
It wasn't. They should have done man marking. They should have marked.
So whose fault? Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that?
Should have marked him.
So must be Pep's fault, no? It must be Pep's fault, right?
Akanji or Odia should have marked him. Yeah. But then guess what? When we went to, I think he was sent off for the right reason. You can cry. Yeah. You were crying when the referee was nominated. That's how losers you are. You're crying, bro. It's a referee. Have you come out here? Have you seen me coming out here? I don't care about the referee. I want to win the game. I'm disappointed for a draw because I know they're a small club. They haven't won anything in 20 years. They're a small. Why am I not disappointed?
Hamza, what did you just even say? The referee, they're a small club. Like, what are you talking about,
Terry, they packed a plane.
You're just putting loads of words together. I think it's going to make sense.
Playing 6-7 people. At that moment, this is what we should have done. I believe this, yeah? But you know me, I love Pep. I love Pep. I'm the biggest Pep defendant, yeah? I'm there in the battlefield for Pep. Mm-hmm. I think at that moment, I thought, why are we playing 4 at the back? Take off. They don't have an attacker. Just take off Walker or Diaz and just play 3 at the back. Bring Foden on. You go all out because they've got less man. But we didn't. They just won. City, we could have broken them down and we didn't have shooters. Unfortunately, we would have beaten them with 10, 11 men with Roderick. But it doesn't matter. Arsenal got the point. They're excited today. Yeah, they're happy. But you know what? The key thing to this is why we're champions, Terry. That's what makes you champions, Terry. When you went and won in what's it, Barcelona New Camp Champions League final, 2 goals in the last 90 minutes. That's how Fergie used to win. Break hearts.
Yeah. Equalising against Arsenal at home. 10 men.
Yeah, Terry, can I go next?
Only one team celebrated when the second goal went in for City. Only one team. Arsenal team and fans were pissed, and City were running around with their heads shaking their asses, bro. So how can you say we celebrated the draw when it was you, man, that was celebrating
when we score a goal and you win?
So of course you're celebrating the draw. So you celebrating the draw.
We celebrated the goal being scored
because I saw your players on the floor. I saw them.
You're happy with this result, so you celebrate.
You were broken at that moment. That's exactly what I
I celebrate all goals.
Because we wanted that win.
You're not gonna win the league because you're broken. When you start lying on the floor on a 2-2, it reminded me exactly what happened when you drew 2-2 to West Ham away. I remember.
Remember this at the end of the season.
You're being lifted on the floor.
Remember this is only 5 games into the season.
But you're removing context. West Ham were winning, right? You're removing context from the whole situation, Hamza. Let's be honest. Don't be
you were 2-0 up against West Ham.
Hold on. You spoken. Hold on. When we lost to West Ham, we were winning and we blew it. Yeah, we missed the penalty. That's why our players were down on the floor. Today, we were down to 10 men at the Etihad. When's the last time you lost at the Etihad? What's your record at the Etihad?
47
all right,
games.
Cool. Lost that says it all, right? So going to the Etihad is never an easy task. Let's keep it 100, right? So we've gone down to 10 men. We can talk about the referee, we can talk about everything, but we've gone down to 10 men, and we've ended up holding out, limiting you for large parts of the game to nothing, right? And I've heard nothing from you.
Wait, why are you laughing? What did he say that was funny then?
He said he limited us to nothing.
Wait, hold on.
Let's go back to Nathan. Go on, Nathan.
Right, yeah. So we've limited you to barely anything, and you've resulted in what your defenders pop shotting for majority of the game.
You had zero
shots on target. And I've heard no criticism on Pep from
what we were defending.
Having actual shooters on the edge of the box, right? Or having players that can actual thing. Why is Akanji and Diaz the ones always taking shots at the edge of the box? Right? Where was the overlaps? Where was players actually to stretch the game?
But I think we should have taken off an extra defender.
But again, all we want to talk about is, Arsenal are celebrating the draw. No, we're not celebrating the draw. I walk out of that game with mixed emotions. I feel proud because the boys actually.
You're proud, yeah.
I feel proud because they grinded, because it's a hard place to go, and you go down to 10 men, and City are a team that put the stranglehold on you, and we grinded. I'm disappointed because we didn't hold out. So it's a mixture of emotions, right? At the end of the day, is going to the Etihad for any team is a difficult task, and we've managed to go there and with a few injuries, with 2 midfielders arguably who probably start in our team, with a red card, with Trossard, with the referee doing what he wants to do. We could talk about the referee because I said it last time. Referees are ruining the game. This is how the best players are going to continue to miss games with these silly yellow cards. If you've played football, you know the flow of the game. Trossard's in the flow of the game. And,
I think it's credit to both managers.
He wants to put his thing. You can say Trossard's naive, and I'm happy to call him naive. But the reality is that Trossard, the referee, wants to interject. The referee wants to be the star of the show, and he could have done the same thing he did with Doku, and just said, "Oh, he never heard the whistle, play it down in that type of way." But no, he wanted to stamp his.
No, the Doku was different. The Doku was different. You tried to move the ball 10 yards again, and he kicked it towards you where the foul was.
And Hamza, the free kick.
No, don't do that. Don't see you complain. You play
guys. It's in a space. What, guys? It's not a space. You know what I mean? One at a time.
From the exact same spot that Rice stood in afterwards. So it wasn't as if Rice moved back. So what you're saying, I understand your argument, but Rice didn't move back to where Doku kicked it. The ball was passed right back to where Rice was, and the free kick was taken from there. So what's your argument to that then?
No. The Doku one, let's clear that fact. 1 second. Let's clear. You see, this is manipulation. They've got the media. They love people to feel sorry for them. You love these people to cry for you. Yeah, I should get tissues and cry. Oh, I'm sorry. I should beg you. No, I'm not. The reason why Doku saw that you kicked the ball forward, Doku kicked it towards where the free kick should have been taken. And the referee even pointed and said, yeah, the ball's there. You've cheered us already from that one goal where you moved it 10 meters. Yeah, you want to cheat me again? I'm not doing that.
But do you understand? Hang on, Hamza. But I don't want to get too much on stuff in the past. But do you understand why Arsenal fans are frustrated? Because where Veltman tried to take the free kick from was 5, 6, 7 yards ahead from where he should have taken it from. Also, Jesus was booked today for stopping the restart. But he was right to stop the restart because the game's not allowed to go on when a player's got a boot off of his foot. This is where this kind of no, but you're not listening. You think this is about Arsenal and City today? Drop your fucking tribalism for a minute.
No, there's no tribalism. But Jesus, the example you brought up, Jesus lost his boot trying to block the corner kick.
Yes, but that's not that. You're not listening to the point. See, this is what people do because you think it's about your club and it isn't. It's about football at large. You're not allowed. The game is not allowed to continue when there's another ball on the pitch. The game can't continue if there's an intruder on the pitch. The game can't continue if a player's football boot is off. A game can't continue if a player's shirt is off. A game can't continue if a player has blood on his shirt. These rules are in place. Gabriel Jesus saw what this is what Gabriel Jesus did. And this is where they've got to be sensible referees. His boot was off, right? He can't move. He can't run properly without a boot on. The game's going to restart and he ain't ready to play because his boots come off. So he tries to stop it. All he's trying to say to the referee, I wasn't trying to delay the start to cheat. My boot's off. Referee still booked him. That for me is ridiculous.
Bullshit,
that for me is not. Imagine someone delays a restart. But yeah, ref, hang on. I was just coming to show you. I've got blood on my shirt. I've got to change it. Right. We've got to be careful about the way the refereeing is going. Forget City. Forget Arsenal. Forget Man United. These things really matter. The other day, Howard Webb said. Declan Rice had no business being anywhere near the ball. So it doesn't matter that Doku's trying to put the ball back where it should be. According to Howard Webb, it's not your free kick. You should be nowhere near the ball. Don't touch it. It has to forget City today. The referees have to be called out for this shit because they're lying to all of us.
But that one,
they're lying.
One second. Let me jump in here. Let me jump in here, bro. Hamza, chill. Hamza, chill.